Have you noticed that your life first started to improve when you began to break away from your parents' influence? Here's a harsh truth. Many ordinary people don't know how to raise children properly. Even well-educated, successful people often don't understand parenting. For them, having financial control over a household and the title of parent equals absolute authority in the parent-child relationship. When these parents face power imbalances and bullying in their own lives, they often redirect their suppressed emotions onto their children, the ones they can control. They use guilt-tripping and emotional manipulation to make their kids obedient. In psychology, guilt-based parenting creates a twisted, codependent relationship. For example, have your parents ever said things like, "I work so hard just so you can go to a good school? If it weren't for you, I would have gotten divorced long ago. Do you know how much money I've spent on you?" These parents present themselves as suffering martyrs, using "it's for your own good" as moral blackmail. This keeps children trapped in feelings of guilt and unworthiness. Psychologists call this guilt induction, creating compliance through induced shame. This contradicts the saying that all love points toward intimacy except parental love, which points toward independence. Good parents spend their lives learning to let go, while emotionally inadequate parents create unhealthy attachments under the guise of love. When children face such parents, they can't stay calm. That's why many people who are otherwise emotionally stable can be triggered by just a few words from their parents. This isn't intentional cruelty. It's the result of their parents' limited understanding, shaped by their own upbringing. Their intentions might genuinely be for your good. Does this sound familiar? Maybe you want to quit your job, but your parents get angry. They say things like, "The job market is terrible, and all jobs have pressure, and we're just looking out for you." This often escalates to threats like, "Do whatever you want, I don't care anymore," or "Don't blame me when you regret this." Regardless of whether parents are right or wrong, once they claim it's for your good, everything seems justified. The pressure to be an obedient, understanding child is practically in our DNA. This traps us in guilt and self-blame, preventing us from moving forward while draining our energy managing these feelings. This guilt-based parenting unconsciously hinders your psychological growth. If your family background is average, don't let your parents interfere too much. Blindly maintaining harmony with them will only lower your potential for growth. Temporarily breaking away from your parents and family patterns, gaining experience and learning from it will increase your competitive edge. Here are 3 ways to establish clear boundaries with your parents. 1. Reject their belief system. Your parents' understanding is limited by their era. They often don't grasp how things have changed, and their worldview is usually restricted to their immediate circle or news headlines. Stop automatically accepting their "it's for your good" reasoning. When you've decided to do something, don't waste time convincing them. Just do it. Focus on improving yourself. Stick to what you're good at and what you love. Real influence with your parents comes after you've achieved success. 2. Reject their evaluation system. East Asian parents tend to be overly modest, often saying things like, "You need to get along better with colleagues," or "You're too impulsive," or "You lack stability." They see confidence as a liability and regularly criticize you. If you internalize their evaluations, you'll increasingly doubt yourself. What they consider flaws aren't necessarily real flaws. They're just projecting their own insecurities. Learn to love yourself and create your own solid foundation. When you see your own charm, others will see it too. 3. Give up trying to change their mindset. For the previous generation, successful parenting simply meant raising children who grew up safely. Concepts like equality, respect, and active listening are foreign to them. Many people struggle with being over-controlled before developing their own strength. If you're suffering, it's okay to create some distance and avoid their emotional manipulation. Don't feel guilty or give in. Each compromise just restarts the cycle. Boundaries are essential for freedom. Family of origin is a crucial issue for everyone. If your family background is average, expand your horizons and maintain the courage to explore. Keep refreshing your belief in evaluation systems. Don't get stuck in the limited information bubble of your family. Don't carry your parents' life burdens or let them define your path. Give their life back to them and take yours back for yourself. Trust in your strength. You're powerful enough to overcome any obstacles to your growth and become your authentic self.